Þ�din. What is Þ�din? Wiki. Þ�din. Þ�din. It's a widely revered god in Germanic paganism. Basically, this is Þ�din. Yeah, looks pretty dope, right? And Þ�din is also this language by a known in closed circles person, Ginger Bill. Oh, I want this O, like dashed O in my stream title, but it's not Unicode, it's the drawing program. And it's pretty good, very much C-like, and the author says that it is very much inspired by Pascal. So I have enrolled in the game jam called Samurai Jam from the creator of the Cosmic Horror Jam. I really liked it, this one. And this is my second jam so far. It has already started about 12 hours ago. And the game, you should make a game about a samurai, whatever this means to you. And there are also some additional topics. I have already done some preparation with Þ�din and WASM-4. WASM-4 is this fantasy console like Pico 8 that runs in the browser. So it's 4 colors, very Game Boy-like, whatever this means. I had a Game Boy, so you probably understand if you understand. And there are secondary topics. Bunraku, I googled, it is puppet theater. Cinema, Bunraku, Celestial, Don't Stop Moving. Station is for Rust people. Oh my god, we need something like Norse mythology to use Þ�din. The crabs. Lucky, Industry. Industry is interesting, by the way. I have actually googled about samurais, and they are not with swords and in, how do you say it? With swords and robes, like bathrobes, right? In anime and stuff, as they are portrayed usually. They actually had armor, and it was usual to see from the 17th century, I believe, with 2 swords, long and short swords. But they had all kinds of weapons. Let me weapons. Даishe. So this is long and short swords, and the year is history. Wearing Daishe was limited to the samurai class in 1683 and became a symbol of their rank. So yeah, in the late 16th century it was popular to wear 2 swords. We don't usually see that in movies and anime. And they actually had quite a lot of weapons, quite a range of different weapons, besides katana and wakizashi or tanto. Okay, little of this info, and let's move on to actually doing the game. So I had some preparations, and to be honest, I did something that was going to be samurai related, but it is not necessarily but that is not necessarily something that I did like on purpose to do this before the jam. It's generally not very good when you do things before the jam. So I try to do it as little as possible. Let me just check. Yeah, in this one I added some music, but we will go in little steps from here on. So this is just project where I can copy stuff from. Let's create a new project. Oh, by the way, right, like so. And I believe I also want to have this chat. Yes, someone would like to write something. And I want to align it with OBS. Oh, I don't see it here, right? Because I switch it. Oh, I should probably move it here and do like so. And remember this size. Okay. About that, okay. Let's move it here and something like that. Oh, I hope it's alright. It probably has some little pixel. Alright. Okay, so what we are going to do. And how do I see if this font is large enough? I don't think I can do that. I will just enlarge it one more time and hope that it's fine. So W4 is a command line tool for WASM-4 fantasy console, and we will use before new and samurai. I thought about the name and I did not come up with something good. So we will just try to although I have this little thing here, I tried to draw a little bit to practice, and this will be, I believe, the main screen window. And you see, I drew a samurai. I spent like 10 minutes on this, and it became pretty good. I thought it would be horrible and I would need to redraw it, but I actually want to keep it. And you see this hat? I'm sorry for this, like it's very smooth because it uses bilinear, trilinear, anti-aliasing in this program. I don't know how to switch it off. You see these little crosses? It was just a hat. I have put these crosses because they seem fit, and now it looks like a mushroom because the traditional hat, where is this samurai hat? Because the traditional hat, it has this sharp edge on the top. Oh, this one doesn't. This one doesn't. Okay. Oh, this is very sharp edge. This is more smooth, right? This is not the traditional samurai hat from the movie, right? But I basically have something like this, so I might as well assume that this is a hat, my mushroom hat. And I also thought about the narrative, and I think it will be something along the lines of training until going insane. So for new, and we will call it mushroom samurai. No, mushroom hat samurai, because mushroom samurai can be interpreted as chat. How do I ban you? How do I ban you? Let me see. Those pop out. Which? How to ban people in chat? Oh, okay. How to manage harassment in chat? Yes, I'm being harassed by this advertisement. How to manage block other users on Twitch. Point require stop raise. Channel owner. Ban user. If a user, okay, I need to do this. In ban Amia. Okay. Ban. Oh, this is my first banned person. I am sorry for this. Mushroom Head Samurai, because Mushroom Samurai can be interpreted as doing some illegal things with mushrooms, and we don't want to have this association. Oh, right. Þ�din. Okay, that's Mushroom Head Samurai. Let's also, this is our build console. Make. Oh, no. Ah, I remember. I had to fix it from the previous one because it did not work correctly. I also submitted a pull request, but I will need some time to wait. Okay. For run build cart.wasm. And yeah, cool. You see, that is cool. Also opened here. Okay. I don't need it to be opened here, but we will solve it eventually. Okay, so this build system uses a makefile because I believe Þ�din doesn't yet have an established build system itself, which is not a problem for me. So I want to copy some stuff from my project. So this W4 command also has an interesting option called watch. But it has one downside, that apparently it busy loops, and we don't really want to use a busy loop, and I didn't want to use it because my laptop got heat up and was not comfortable to develop this game. But anyways, now currently with OBS running and streaming, it is still heat up, so I developed my own program in Þ�din that is called watch. Is here watch Þ�din, copy it here, and by the way also sh is here. So we have Þ�din and Þ�din sh. Let's quickly go through Þ�din. I need to do it because I only watch the src directory And basically what it does is Linux specific, because it uses iNotify system that is available on Linux. Windows has its own thing, but I don't need it right now. And whenever it detects a modification, it just runs build and it rebuilds it. Yeah, it's that simple. Some debugging info. And basically I use this iNotify stuff. Oh, alright, right. It's a little bit can I make it 80 lines? Ah, here. 80 lines. It's all I need. All I need. Oh, even I have even more space for this. Okay, okay. I like this. So I use iNotify and with an add watch, and directory is exactly src. And then we just do an infinite loop, and this is a blocking read. And as soon as there are any events, we just read them and accordingly call the callback, this callback, which basically calls this rebuild, and we rebuild it. Yeah, it's just that simple. And there is a watch.sh file that just runs this watch, and it also runs the W4 command asynchronously, so they are both run. So this is a little shell script that runs two programs asynchronously with a single output. So let's also add to the make file. Yes, make file is build watch. And let's try to do that. Make watch. Make watch chmod get watches. What is this? Get watch sh watch. What is? Oh, I see. It is a default rule. It is a default rule. This is for building the watch, but the actual watch command is here. And watch clean, make watch. Oh, looks like we did it. We did it. And then let me check it. Yeah, let's also add a Git repository. I actually prefer Mercurial, but given that given how easy it is to use Git, and that I don't have specific purposes for this, I think that using Git is just like a default choice. Okay, build like so. I think seems fine. Initial commit. Seems fine. So let's try edit. I removed hello from stream. Oh, how cringe. Oh, it didn't reload, right? But swapped. Okay. At least here it reloaded when I pressed R. Letter R to reload it. Okay. So this looks fine. Let's start with main menu, I guess. So how much time have I spent on this? Let me see. 20 minutes to start coding. I think that's alright. So let's start with main screen. I want to do a menu, right? Yes. Okay, so let's go to the previous one, and I had an image there. Let's create a directory assets. I want to go there, assets. I want to look at directory. How do I look? There is a fish binding to look the directory content, and I forgot it. Let me check what it is. Let me check it like so. Oops, what did I do? I want to move it back. Oh my god. Okay, I will keep it. I will fix it later. So fish alias fish command run a program. Okay, I don't think I will be able to do it. Okay, okay. Main screen ASE and PNG here. And by the way, ASE is Zethrite format, but we'll use LibreSprite, a free version of it. Okay, and let's move main screen everything to assets. Oh, assets. Okay, let's also steal the rule from the previous project. To build this asset, like so. Main screen, right. So let's briefly go over this build file, right? This is a default rule. It just builds it for WASM. I don't care about it. This is my watch script. It basically uses Zethdin commands to build this file, and since it is a single file executable, we pass file, and we want it to be in build watch. And look that here, build watch is actually a name of the file, and here, so this says that in order to get this, we need to run these commands, and this last command actually creates this file, so we are not lying. And the same we do here. Main screen Zethdin. In order to get that, we need an asset and a template. By the way, a template. Let's also copy the template. And template. Yep. Good thing I have looked at this file and decided to make a brief overview. So W4, CLI tool for WASM-4, has this command png to source with Zethdin and template. And by the way, I don't think we need Zethdin here. We pass template. And we use this to create this file. And let's make this a dependency of our build tool. So build files have this as a target and this as a dependency. So in order to get build card WASM file, we need all the files in Zethdin and also this because it is here, our image. And about this one, let's actually look. Build. Oh, it is here, our card.wasm. Oh, it is pretty good for simple things like that, and for more complex things, I don't know, I have mixed opinion. So let's actually make watch. So, how do you feel now? Not so good, not so good, it's still this one, because we need to edit this. Oh, by the way, I want to add everything, I believe. Yep, here we have our main screen. As you see, our command png to src moved the image to this file. It has width, height, flags, and this is an array with raw data. Each pixel has a color. And let's go here. This smiley is very nice, but I believe we will not need it in future. Hello from stream, okay. Hello from samurai mushroom samurai. Okay. So now we would like to do what? Blit is a command to draw some memory, and we have what we have. Main screen. We have this main screen width. Blit is this main screen width, main screen height. I don't believe I remember the function signature of blit. Let me take a look. Blit for you to better see. X, Y, width, height, and flags. Oh, sorry. Like this. X, Y, and main screen flags. And let's. Oh, look, we have it. Look, we have our samurai. And additional thing that I did is I have set up a different palette. So you see these colors, and I want just the alternative colors. Let me go, I believe here. Where is my palette? Yeah, this is a blue mold from the loss pack, and for the image we would like to use these draw colors before blitting. Yep, look, this is samurai. Beautiful, right? Let's move it up. Hello from mushroom head. Ah, the text does not fit. Okay. 4. Looks better. Just mushroom head. Just mushroom head. Sorry, sometimes it crashes because this changes the memory layout, I believe. Mushroom head. I believe mushroom hat is like even better than just mushroom hat without samurai. But we will keep the directory name as samurai to better find it. Very tasty. Do you know what I actually drink? I don't know how to say it actually. Let me translate it. Oh, it is literally kvass. Oh good, oh good. So now you know what I drink, kvass. I don't know if that helps you. So mushroom hat, let's use a different color, like this, yeah, this I believe is fine. And this is like a samurai standing on a rock. Sorry. Let's add a menu items. So I want there to be menu items, and let's do some start and what else? Just start, I believe, because you can't really quit. It is in the browser. Yeah, okay, let's just draw the start. Start with a capital letter S. And approximately where is there like something like a grid? If I press F8, I get this debug system, row, memory. This is like a very funny graph. I have no idea how to use it. B byte XF or B byte, I don't understand it. The memory map. Full screen, reboot cartridge, save state, load state, open DevTools, take screenshot, record 4-second video, full screen. Okay. So there is no grid, and but we know that width is 160 pixels and height is also 160 pixels. So if we aim somewhere here, it will be 80-80, and we want to do X maybe like 100 here, and Y maybe less, maybe 60. So let's do 160. How does that sound? Oops. 160, like so. Oh, great. Oh, start. Maybe even 40. Yeah, looks fine. Maybe even 50. 50, beautiful. And maybe even 90 on the X. Oh, beautiful. By the way, this hot reloading stuff is really great for interfaces and for game logic. So currently we're like in heaven for like having this hot reloading stuff. It's hot. It is hot, right? So what we want to do is to start a game when the player presses a button. And for that we actually need a game object, and let's create a game. So we create a game struct in Zethdin language. Struct names use other case, something like this. This is actually the first time I have used other case in my life, or other case. Because I usually use like this snake case or Pascal case or camel case, but this other case is like a strange abomination of snake case, Pascal case. But for single words it is alright. The documentation actually recommends using single words. Maybe because other case is a little bit strange. Okay, so we put 2 dots. This means that this is usually it is for constant, like compile time values, 2 dots, and this is actually here is a type. You can put a type here, but since game is a struct, we don't need to do that because game itself is a type. It will not make a lot of sense to put type of a type. So I have not a lot of experience with game programming, and previously when I tried doing something like a scene, and it has a type of game scene, and now we have a game scene. I forgot about other case here, an enum, like main screen. When I did it like so, and just here just some data, and so usually what happens is that I want to have some state for this game scene. For example, if I have not only start, but like what can I put more? Like quit, I cannot put quit. Options for what? Maybe disable music is the only option I can use, I guess. But why would I disable music? I don't know. Sometimes raw melodies are quite bad, but let's put just for example put quit, and we put it like 60, I guess, like so. Start quit, and when you move through them, they are usually highlighted in a different color, and you want to know what is highlighted at the moment, and this is where you need the state for this game scene. So I think that it is not a good idea to have it like scene and just an enum. This should be at least some kind of a structure. And the scene is also maybe not a great idea to describe a game state like the screen, because like a level can have many scenes in it, and I am at a loss when I need to find a good word to describe it. So I will call it level, I guess. Level. Just because I don't have a better word for this, I am sorry. Level. And for a level, game level, what do we want to have? Game level, main screen, and we don't want to have game level main screen. We want it to be a union, actually, right? I'm not sure that Þ�din has unions. Overview. Union. Oh, it has unions actually. Okay. Union. And game level is a union of, and how do you call it, main screen, and main screen is a type, I believe. Main screen is a type enum, and let's just call it main screen start window. Okay, there's a lot of structure that might seem unnecessary right now, but I just want to do a little bit exploration before. So we create our game object here. This is the type, this is our object, and we have a start function where we can put all our initialization logic, and then this update function will be called 60 times per second to actually run the game. So in the initialization, let's initialize our game. Let me do it like so. Actually, let me do it like so. So it means that we declare the game, but we do not initialize it, and it means that in Þ�din the game will be initialized everything to 0 values, whatever this means. So for a game we need to have how do you construct a union? Just full and 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need a union of main screen and start window, like so. Okay, we have our first errors. Undeclared name start window. Undeclared name start window. Oh, it is an enum, I believe. Cannot assign value main screen start window of type main screen to game in assignment. And a game is game, and we have a level that equals to this. Now everything is all right, and let us actually use it here. So this everything like this. Let me press. Oh, okay. Let me press. Don't press. Oh, you see, it is. Let me put it to 2. Oh, yes, I can press now. Okay, and we want all of it to be running only when we have our main screen. And we do it with a switch statement. Switch game.level, and when we have the main screen, we run everything in here. Is main screen is not an expression but a type. But how did you have is union and the union main screen start window? Do I put it like start window? I'm a bit strange that we do not explicitly specify that the game level union, that it is transparently does unpacking, but I believe it's fine. Oh, I think, yeah, it is not a tagged union or a tagged union. I'm more accustomed to Zik, that you have like here a name, union with a name, and then the type of this, and you can actually refer to this name. But here we skip this step and directly refer to the value of this type. So this seems a bit strange to me, but I will need to get accustomed to it anyway. Yeah, looks fine. So we have our main window. Let's celebrate with a sip of kvass. So let's commit everything we have done so far. Add the start window. Okay, the naming might not be too good, but we're just starting. But probably we'll keep the start window main screen forever, in this game at least. By the way, I also want to do this little trick. How did I do it previously? This is because we do C interop, and we want to be able to, yeah, let me check, and also the frames. We want to be able to write functions, and in order to do that, we actually need some context, which is implicitly passed with each frame, with each function call. You will see it later. We will probably not need it, but it will be crucial. Just some scaffolding because we work in a C calling convention. Add. Oh, what is this? Sometimes I get this. I never know what this is. Is like okay that this is so? I never know. Þ�din for the C calling convention. Okay, so we have our main screen, and let's actually talk about the game. What do I want from the game, and how do I see it? I want the game to be more exploratory in terms of psychology, emotions, more like that, and it will be, I assume it will be hard because, as you can see, the text here is pretty large, so you probably want to have small text, a lot of text to do the reading, but at the same time it is good in a way that we'll need to do more work in order to express the things that are happening on the screen. And we can still use text as much as we want. It just won't be very convenient to write a lot of it, because we can't even do automatic wrapping when the text reaches the end of the screen. We need to do all of it manually. So this is ready, and I really like it. It is very satisfactory. It is fine to build something and see it work. Okay. Now, let's actually move to the gameplay. The gameplay, I thought about using a samurai that, how do I say it? Let me translate. Yeah, that swings his blade and tries to cut the drop of water at half. And I believe we will need to do some drawing for this, at least a little bit, but we can do it later. At first we can focus on doing like the main stuff. Let's quickly do some things. First, let's switch to the empty screen and actually use our logic for switching this game. Game level, and the game level there is a main screen, and there is let's call it like first level, right? And the first level is a struct, and we'll need to drop the water. And what do we want? Maybe just a simple boolean flag. So did we smash it or we did not? Okay. Z:din. Oh. First level. And now it will be interesting how we are going to do that. Case start window, or and how do you do unpacking with unions? Int bool. Can you do like simple types in here? I think you can do only simple types in here. Does it still compile? This compiles. Okay, and can I? How do I do that? Int bool, these are types, and it is on a type. Can I do first level? Like so. Is first level. And we want to draw something like first level. First level is not an expression but a type. In this context it is ambiguous. And how to make it not ambiguous? Just first level, like so. Undeclared name, first level. Oh my god. How do I switch on union? Do you have something else about unions? Unions. A union in Ｚ:din is a discriminated union, also known as a tagged union or sum type. The zero value of a union is nil. Okay. Type switch statement. A type switch is a construct that allows several type assertions in series. A type switch is like a regular switch statement, but the cases are types, not values. For a union, the only case types allowed are that of the union. I see. I need to do it like this. Okay, I believe I can do that. Switch, but I don't need to do that. Switch level in game level, and we actually can have our other case here, and here we will have our main screen. Oh, it worked. Okay, and instead of doing it like this, let's instead move to the next level. Game.level equals first level succeeded false. Do I need to do it like this? Oh, probably like this. Right. Okay. Look, it switched level. Oh my god, I am genius. Okay. So since we are going to develop our level like this, let's change it. First level. Let's just change it like so. So the Z�din is our first level. Very good name. So what we are going to need? We will need our samurai. Draw samurai. And this is a proc that takes X and Y. And we will draw just a simple rectangle, I believe. There are some drawing functions for us. Oval, rectangle, maybe even oval. Like rectangle more. Maybe two rectangles, like a body and a head, like the whole body, like from the shoulders to the feet. Rect, X, Y, width, height. Okay. So we would like to draw or rect X, Y, and how big a samurai? I don't know. Let's put 40, 80, and let's give these a type. And instead of this, let's draw samurai and draw it at 50, maybe 20, 60. Okay. So I believe that if our main idea of the game is that samurai swing the swords, that we can as well make samurai big, even bigger maybe, I don't know. Let's also make rectangle is fine. I just want to make it look more human-like with a head at least. So I would like to do what? 80, so width 40, height 80, and I want to draw a head width divided by 2, head height divided by 10, but not 2, maybe 4, maybe 3, and we would like to draw rect at X, Y, head width and height. And since we would like to do width at the center, we need to do a correction for the X to center it. And how do we do that? Yeah, I believe it should be head X plus head width divided by 2. And then we draw our usual X stays the same and Y is plus head height. Mismatched types in binary expression. Head height I32, I32. Yeah, okay. I32. Is this like a big problem if we are going to use I64? Seems like a big problem to me. I32, I32. Cannot assign value head height of type as2 to use it in procedure assignment. Okay. Yeah. What does it say? binary expression. It probably doesn't like that I divided by 2. Okay, do I need to make this 2? Oh man, what is this? Oh, it is ㍍din in the procedure. Oh my. What now? Okay. Let's just do it like this and set it to -% binary expression. ㍍din versus ㍍din. Yes, let's test this here and this too. Up here, okay. Now, oh, it works. Oh my god, what have I done? Okay, this is beautiful. I don't believe it is entirely correct. Or is it? Are the left and right parts like equal? Like so? So what are the proportions of a human body? Do you know? I don't know. Human body proportions. Okay. Idealistic, normal. Oh, EP, I hope it is okay. Is biology, okay? Academic proportions used in most schools, rather dumpy. Idealistic, most autistic accept 8 heads as normal. 8 heads? Oh, it is a head and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 7 and 1 to half heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a little bit. Passion. Accepted. Heroic. Oh, okay. Very interesting. So I believe we will need idealistic, which is 8 heads, right? Middle is somewhere here, and the width is 2 1/3 of a head. I did not know that head is like a measure of the human body. Interesting. Are men and women, do they have same proportions? Oh, children? Okay, so we will not draw any children. Adult. Okay. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. They're so muscular. Pretty. Okay. Let's just use this one. We need 8 heads. So if we give the height It turns into some mathematics. Oh, do we really want that? So we'll need like 8, and 8 and the whole body should be 1/8. It becomes pretty... So this height should be with the head should be 1/8. So we would like to do it like this: 70, and the height will be 10. And then the head width should be 23. And no, 23. The width should be 23, right? Because it is 2 1/3 of a head. And if we have head height is 10, 23 width 23, and then we will need like a real head. It's probably like, if this is 10, this is like 8 something. Oh god, what is this? I don't think it's really good. I know. Width, height. Width and height U32. I believe we should do it like so. Head height equals 2 plus head height like this. Head height multiplied by 7, and just heuristics: head height minus, I guess, I don't know. Okay. And to center this, what do we need? X plus head height. No, we need this plus this, and minus this, and plus the half of the body width. Ήθ32 width. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put a plus in here. Yeah, this is perfect center. But the head looks... Is this the same? Is this the same as this? Do you believe it? I don't really believe it. Are these the same proportions, I ask of myself? Oh, I have no idea. Well, the picture looks beautiful. Okay, let's keep it here. By the way, I'm so interested. I drew this without any proportions. How are proportions here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, barely 7. Okay, I drew I drew a hobbit samurai. Okay, but it looks alright. Okay. And there should be something at the top. So this is called stalagmite, stalactite, stalagmite. Stalagmite. Is this from the top or from the bottom? Drapery, stalactite. Yes, stalagmites are from the from the bottom. Stalactite. I hope I pronounced it. This stalagmite, yes, I believe. This is correct. Draw stalactite. Also has a proc, receives X, Y, I32, and we kinda need to draw a triangle, and it is funny. I believe it is funny because there is no triangle to draw, and if you know modern graphics, the modern graphics is all about drawing triangles. This is funny. Okay, so we actually, I don't think we actually can draw like a filled triangle, so I believe we will just draw it the wide from consisting of just the lines. Okay, so Kenron, hello. How are you doing? There is a stupid, not necessarily way to remember. And how do you remember it in without watching it? This gorgeous man here. Oh, need to switch the tab. And for the stalactite, we just let's draw our line horizontally first before that line, X, Y, and we'll make it width is going to be like 30, 20, X plus 20, Y. And we need to draw it actually. Draw stalactite. And we will draw it somewhere in the top right corner. Like 80, 100. And somewhere here like 20. Yeah, okay. That's... I don't think I ever caught your stream. I remember following you on here after watching your video of Zik. Yes, I actually did Zik for some time, and I still well, actually I have a long period of time I have not coded a single line of Zik, but I still remember it as a language because I did some work here and there, and I have not abandoned it completely, but I must admit I am close to doing so because I don't think it really fits the things I'd like to do right now. Right now it's game development. I know there are much engine and things like game development kit, and they are beautiful, like very good. At the same time, it is not really what I would like to program with. They are not ready. Yeah, I believe Ṱ�din is like actually the programming language for games, and since right now I'm doing games, I really like it. This is just my first time doing a game in Ṱ�din, by the probably just first attempt and doing a game with Ṱ�din. So far I like it. It has many features, like in Zik you probably have something like vectors, right? Sigling. You have, oh, they have changed ZFS needs money. Fundraiser. Oh, something new. They need money. Donate if you can. Vectors. I have like these vectors that compile an intrinsic thing and allow you to do vector arithmetic, and Ｚ�din has it built in, like with simple arrays of 3 or 4 elements. I think it's pretty neat that they do it. And there are a lot of little things, and the whole community is about game development, partially at least. I'm not very familiar with any low-level language, I have to say. I'm doing functional programming at work mostly. Oh, you are lucky if you do functional programming. I hope it's just not functional programming with JavaScript or something like that. Probably Elixir, Haskell, some functional language. At least Scheme. Imagine functional programming in JavaScript, right? For a drop, we'll do something similar to stalactite, I believe. We'll need maybe a small rectangle, a couple of pixels, and like a shape, like a triangle shape, like a rectangle plus little dot at the bottom. I'm mostly doing Haskell, and the Ṱ�din company is doing lots of Clojure, sometimes Scala. Wow, you are a very lucky person, Kenron. Very lucky person. I don't believe I have... Actually, I am working at my current company with Ruby language, and I've been there for 5 years, I believe. So 5 years ago, I didn't manage to find a job, but I also wasn't very experienced. Oh, sure, Kenram. You can ask any questions about Zik or Ṱ�din, and I will try to answer them if I can. This is partially an educational stream for me and for my viewers, if they would like to ask some questions. If not, that is totally fine too. So I think about doing a drop. It must be 1 pixel in wide or 3 pixels wide, because we'll need to put a little dot at the bottom. Let's do it 3 pixels wide and see how it looks. Rectangle x, y, and we will need 3, 3, and we will do a line like a dot, single pixel with x plus 3, y plus 3, x plus 3, y plus 3, like so. I want to write a Twitch bot at some point, that it came down to Ṱ�din versus Crystal. Crystal once had a WebSocket slip built in at that point in time. Yeah, I believe Crystal has a lot more libraries and ecosystem around web development, because it is very close to Ruby, and Ruby is mostly used as web development with Ruby on Rails. So I believe it is a fair choice if Ṱ�din doesn't have WebSockets. And Crystal is also more high level. If we want to do web stuff, I believe a more high level language will be more comfortable. 120, and here we added 20 to y, so if we want to put it somewhere here, we will do 140 and 40, right? Oh, look at this. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe like so. Okay, this is close to the truth. And this little dot, why? Oh, and why put you there? X plus 1. Okay. Now, since we are doing it, it is also a question of where do we put, I believe for a drop we want to make these x and y be the very center of a drop. It will be easier to position it this way. So we want to do -1, -1, like so. Also here x 2, x 2. Yeah, like so. What's the big picture of what you're doing here, if you might ask? I am doing a samurai game for a game jam, and I believe I can show you the very first screen so you get the vibe. Look at this. This is a samurai in a mushroom hat, and this samurai has some serious problems, and the samurai will try to swing his sword, his katana, to slay the drop of water from the stalactite. And if he is successful and he succeeds and slashes it in half, he will achieve greatness. And this is the game, I believe. I also want to add some psychological side to it. So it is a road to success, hardship, and a little bit going mad. Yes, it is nice. It's nice. So as you see, I cannot zoom. The drop is very big, but I believe it's like I cannot even make it more smooth because it will not be a drop. But okay, let's work with what we have. Let's put it a little bit lower, like so, maybe a little bit lower. So okay, and let's simulate the drop. So we want to have this drop as a global variable. I know that global variables are bad, but what do you do? What do you do? So we can put it in our game state, first level, a drop, water, and I call with the type of drop. And let's put our drop. It's a struct that has xy as a position. Actually we can use pos as a position, which will be a vector of two Ith32 values. And velocity, I believe, right? Maybe we would like to increase the difficulty with increasing the velocity of this drop. And after we have this drop, let's actually put this down in the code so we can group our functions. Draw drop. Now what we have. By the way, I would like to show you this neat trick. Ｚ�din has a feature called using, and see, here I am doing xy, and what I want to do is to replace it with a drop, and this will not compile because it uses xy, and instead of doing something like drop pos x y drop pos y, we can actually do it like so, using drop.pos. And oh yes, okay. This will actually be the best solution, I believe. Too many arguments. I wanted to show you the using feature, but it doesn't work when there is an array of two values. As you can see, this is an array of two values, and here we use pos.x, pos.y, but what is x? It should be like so, because it is the first value, it is the second value. And Þ�din actually treats arrays of 1, 2, 3, 4 elements differently, and they have implicit x and y values. And yeah, you can use them if you would like to. Draw drop, and we would like to draw our drop. Is first level, drop 1, 2, 1, 2. Drop equals to drop is a position of 144, and velocity, we don't care about velocity. Drop. Okay. But if it were working, you could pull these variables in the scope with using. I've seen that in Nix code with inherit, if that's the same. I am not familiar with Nix, but if you have seen Jai code, it uses the same basically thing. Yeah, I think your definition is correct. You can pull in the variables from the structure to be used directly in the code as just variables. So what do we have? Oh, still a drop here. That is good, that is good. Now, how do we actually switch the level? And we want to animate this drop, so let's give it a velocity. Also, I would like to switch the level and do it like so. To switch the level, we would like to initialize this drop with position like so, and velocity of should move downwards, so the x is not changed. And since we are doing game development, the top left corner is 0, 0, so positive y will actually move the drop downwards. And let's give it like a velocity of 2 pixels per frame. Maybe 1 per frame is fine for now. That's cool. I've come to like that very much, though I only know Jai by name. Well, you are not alone. Many people know Jai only by name. It is in closed beta for God knows how much time, so it is not freely available. And many people got burned by things that are not available from the drama of the V language, if you know it, like the V language, with very brave promises, like a lot of promises. It's probably I believe the author has removed many of them, but they had a lot of brave promises and they were not fulfilled. And the author of this language is not Elon Musk, so he cannot afford failing again and again to fulfill his promises. Jai and Yakt. Yes. Jai and Yakt are two different languages. Yakt, I believe it is Yakt. Do you mean the Þ�din OS Yakt language? Yeah, I also follow the Þ�din OS, but just looking at the updates from the I don't remember his name, from the creator of the Þ�din OS. I remember reading that like 2 or 3 years ago, then deciding against trying out V after reading some Reddit threads. People were very angry. Quite angry. Okay, drop. So what we are going to do in update drop, drop. So we would like to do what? First, we would like to pass it by reference. So we would like, since in Þ�din all values are passed by value, we should explicitly pass it by reference. And in the update, we would like to update drop's position by drop's velocity. And look, I use array programming. I have added two arrays. And it doesn't work. Okay. It's previous error. Sorry for texting that much and distracting you. I have to go to bed now, but I will be catching you again. Thanks for answering so many questions. Yeah, sure. It's you know, like I stream for the people because I'm glad when people write things and all that. So thank you for your company and good night. Good night, my fellow. Come see me again if you catch me. And we continue our quest. So I believe we have some syntax errors. Back the statement, got case. And how do we deal with them? This is because of this. Rebuild. No. Yes, goodbye. 64. Oh, here. I believe this is the reason. Yep, and declare name drop, draw drop. Oh, right. We got it from the level, so we should level.drop and level.drop. Now take the point address of level.drop. Can I do it like so? Is this going to work? Oh, beautiful. So let me explain what the problem was and how we fixed it, because if you are not familiar with Þ�din, it might have seemed like random actions that I attempted in order to please the compiler. It is true, but at the same time there is some understanding. So the first is this. We had a column here, column equals, and I have removed the column. And if you are familiar with Go the language, Golang, it is the same idea. If we have this variable declared before, we just reuse it. We use a simple assignment. But if we do it like this, this means that we declare this variable and also assign it. And here you can actually write a type like int. This would be valid Þ�din2, and we can just infer the type, because here we already write drop. You can actually remove this drop because it also infers a type, but let's put here for simplicity. Then, since we have put our drop where? Here. This is in our level, so it is in the game state, and we needed to refer to it game level. This ampersand means that we do not pass a copy, but we pass a reference. And what it was complaining about is here. I have added an ampersand here. And this means that this game level, when we extract a value here from the union, we get an actual reference to the level, not a copy. Because we cannot give a reference to the drop if level itself is not a reference. So I believe this is what we did, and did I do something wrong? Yes, I forgot to remove this one. Here is our drop. Here is our drop. What do I need to please the formatter? There are two gods, the compiler and the formatter. What did you not like? Formatted returned an error. Which error? Oh, 67. I don't know how to please you, Mr. Formatter. Like so? No? Maybe like so? Oh, okay. I am sorry for forgetting to put a comma there. I am sorry. So, what happens with our drop? If we not update it, what happens? Feels like this is not the same drop, because it is here in the top left corner. Why? Was fine before. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Right. Let's do some printf debugging. Before traceF, we use traceF. It is a specific to WASM-4 function, and it uses a C-style format string. So x is %d. %d means number, and also y %d, two numbers, x, y. X, y are 0. Okay, and let's look at the very beginning. Yeah, x, y are 0. So this drop looks like it is initialized to 0, and we cannot get it in. We can't get it like here. Game.level. Is it because game.level? No, this is a global variable, so we don't need to do any pointer things there. What do you think the error is in our case? It is 0 initialized. It means that we probably do some copy where we want instead to do not a copy. Level like so. Is this what you want, Mr. Compiler? No. It is also interesting that here it is like kinda a reference to the game level, but here it is actually a simple object. The semantics are changed when we declare it and when we use it. Interesting. In Zik it is if you use it like this, you get a reference, like a real reference, and it seems more consistent, at least to me. Do you know what the error is? Level drop. This line, I believe, does not work as we intended it to. We have game level. What if we write it like so? Level equals. Is this going to go right with you? Not assign value of type first level to main screen in assignment. Oh yeah, that is reasonable. Now we change game level to another union from this union, because level here is of type union and is main screen, and we want to change it to first level. Well, I don't know. I believe I have. After I did it like this, what if I do it like this? This is going to be alright. No. What's the error? What did I do? Is first level drop level dot drop. Well, the first level is initialized, but when it is initialized, I believe the drop is not what we wanted. Let's put it here. So what we want is d equals game.level.drop. Can you do that? dx dy propose game level of type game level has no field drop. First level. I do it like this. Not cast game level first level from game level. Okay. How do I cast unions? By the way. Type switch union tags unions. Tag can be applied to union type to state that it does not have a nil value if parent is its default type. Discriminated union type assert that V as a string and panic otherwise. V value string V dot string. Like so. Okay, so game level dot first level, like so. We want to. Oh, I see. We are actually at this level, right? So, well, this only works when we are on the main screen and press the button. But when we are here, this does not work effectively. So what we want to do is to remove this. We no longer need this. And that is interesting. I believe we will need to do it like so. And to start here. And we also have a problem in that this update function runs 60 times per second, and we cannot really put like position of a drop here all the time, right? So I believe we will need to do it like so. Put the initial state here. This here, it is fine, we will need it, but when we are testing, we need this actually be here in the initialization phase. yeah, here you see the drop, and you look at that. Look at that. Drop moves down. Oh, this is beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. And now when a drop, and I want this stalactite to drop. Water drops constantly, so if this drop is off the screen, I want it to drop another one. So let's make a simple if condition. If drop was y bigger than height, then we say that drop that pose equals, and interesting that we need this position so much, 120. We need this position like here and below here and in the update function. That is not good that we need it in the update function, but we'll build it later. So looks not so good. Maybe we need a function reset drop, right? Like gen drop, reset drop, new drop, like this, that outputs a drop. And by the way, new syntax here, we have like arrow drop. It means it returns a drop. That is simple. So we create a drop with this. Return this drop. New drop, and it returns a drop. And let's reuse this function in several places. So we remove some code duplication that we have, and we don't worry about it. Drop, new drop, and we also have it here. Drop, new drop. And else, like so. And I actually want to move this drop a little bit higher. Oh, sorry, I have some errors, and this is context error. This is Þ�din specific stuff for interop with C. And look, this drop is like from the very point here, from the very point. And by the way, this is like very slow, and I believe, or maybe very fast. I believe we need to do it. If we are going to do it slow, we'll need this frame variable. But it is going to be next. It is going to be next. So we have been streaming for, oh my god, 1 hour 50 minutes. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot for me. I believe I will call it a day and end the stream here. We have a falling drop that falls constantly. I believe we would like to do next time some work on update function, because it shouldn't like update the drop in abstraction. It should also take some frame, I believe, to be able to update it at different speeds. This is 1 frame per second. We can improve our velocity further to make it faster, but we actually cannot make it slower. Like, look, if we make it faster, like 3 frames per second. Look at this. It's like a bullet, it's not a drop. Even 2 frames a second is pretty fast. Yeah, I think this is like a novice level, and we'll probably need even slower for the very first level. And our mushroom head samurai will swing his sword and cut it in half, and it will be an increasing difficulty level. And I thought about adding some cinematics if I get to do it. Well, I believe that this is a good end to our stream. Next time we'll probably do some drawing, and I would like to also make the speed of this drop adjustable. Or maybe I will just leave it like so. Who knows? Who knows? Let's commit our work. This I don't understand. What is this Unicode missing symbol? This. It is actually here. Is this like Windows things? Like Windows RN? I must check. How do I check? Hex dump. Where is my beautiful view? I want a side-by-side view. Characters. How do I do it? DOS to Unix? Let me check. If I add this file and I do DOS to Unix, what does it do? Does it accept file? Okay, it accepts a file. Ț�din main.odin. Oh, right. I understand now. It uses the default Odin formatter uses RN as a line separator. Well, okay, I guess let's deal with it later. Add a falling water drop. Yeah, thank you everyone for a good stream. I will later move it. I will later post this video on YouTube and PeerTube. Stay tuned, and it was very great to see you all today. Bye.